Our group chose WAKAKA Saddam Berhad, Pangkalan Ciputa Memandahara for our research. The background of the company is WAKAKA Saddam Berhad is the industry of restaurant and eating place. WAKAKA Saddam Berhad was opened in 2013 and its first branch in Sarawak. The product that WAKAKA Saddam Berhad produce and sell is food and beverage. For example, waffle and smoothies. The best of their product is Oreo vanilla smoothies and premium black choc series. WAKAKA company Saddam Berhad involved a tertiary sector. This sector provides service to general population and to business. For example, service intangible foods.
Number 2 is labor. Political and economic scholars have recognized labor as the primary source of economic value across time. Almost all economic values must invest in labor in order to establish product and generate profit, since production workers are paid for their time, effort, and expertise in salary. Regardless of how much the labor in a certain industry costs, it is nevertheless necessary for it to achieve its unique objective. The importance of labor in the construction of WAKAKA cannot be overstated. The equipment utilized on the WAKAKA site require people to use them. For instance, maintaining wafer makers, boba makers, and packaging equipment for the WAKAKA beverage. The waiter's job of bringing your drink to the table and the person who makes the drinks per the customer's instruction are also considered labor resource. Number 3 is capital. The need for capital is monitored by the financial staff in the organization. Making sure that there is capital available for the company's demand is a part of the job. The three main types of capital are working capital, debt capital, and equity capital. The fourth form of capital is relevant to the financial sector. Training capital is what is called. WAKAKA human capital consists of the knowledge, skill, and help that people invest in the accumulate through the life, enabling them to realize their potential as production member of society. The physical capital for production including boba making machine and even the truck that transport the materials. The machine used to seal the cup are the only physical capital for WAKAKA packing. In this case, the human capital is the experience and knowledge of how to operate the machine, as well the induction required to abort or repair the machine. Number 4 is entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is someone who integrates the other components of production, land, labor, and capital to generate a profit. Innovators who discover new methods of producing products and service, or who create new items and service to market, are the most prosperous business people. Many of the inventions we encounter every day would not have been possible without the entrepreneur fusing land, labor, and capital in novel ways. The founder of WAKAKA decided to produce new menu in order to increase their profit. For example, WAKAKA produced new menu which is a drink biscuit free. In this edition of drinks, customer can choose 2 fruity cereals or chocolate, topped with biscuit. With the new edition of the menu, it increased sales and company's profit at the same time. The fruity cereals have become attractive to the customer to buy it. These cereals make WAKAKA different from other brands like Tea Life, Kublo, and Chitai.
Hi, my name is NASUHA. I want to present about demand and supply. Demand is referred to the desire and ability of individual to buy goods or service at a certain level and within the certain period of time. Demand for product change eventually to its price. The higher the price, the lower of demand. If the product become more affordable, the level of demand will increase. If demand increase, the demand curve will shift to the right. But when demand is decreased, the curve of demand will shift to the left. At the side of the slide, you will see the diagram of when demand is increased, when price is increased. When price is increased, the curve of demand will shift to the right. And the next second diagram, you will see price is decreased. When price is decreased, the curve of demand will shift to the left. Next is factor demand that will affect curve of demand of WAKAKA. This can be explained by change in the taste and choice of buyer. WAKAKA released a new menu which is flavor biscoff, the favorite flavor of people today. Many people like this menu and give it a try, and it will increase the demand of WAKAKA. Income is the next factor of WAKAKA demand. The demand of WAKAKA will rise together with an individual income. When salary are paid at the end of the month, individual income will rise and sales WAKAKA also will rise because many people will buy the WAKAKA product, and it will increase the sales and demand of the WAKAKA product will increase. Next, I will explain about supply. Supply is referred to the quantity of good or service that willing and able to be produced by a producer or firm at a certain price level in a certain period of time. The law of supply relationship is direct. The higher the price, the higher the quantity supplied. The lower price means reduced supply. When production costs increase and will decrease profit, it will cause the supply curve to shift to the left. When production cost is decreased, the profit increase, it will cause supply curve to shift to the right. At the side of the slide, you will see a diagram when price is higher, and the curve of supply will shift to the left. But when price is lower, you will see the curve supply will shift to the right. Next is factor supply that will affect curve supply of WAKAKA. First factor is technology. Advance in technology, more modern machine and more efficient production technique can increase the productivity of WAKAKA. The quantity offered will increase when WAKAKA have many machines and cause the supply curve to shift to the right. Next factor is price of production. If production cost of raw material is increased, it will cause the firm's profit to decrease and the firm will reduce production. For example, when the price of flour increase, the production cost of WAKAKA wafer increase and cause WAKAKA's profit to decrease. It will affect supply curve to shift to the left.
My name is NURAIN, NABILA, SHAQEERA, FAIZAL, and I will share about production and cost. So this is WAKAKA cost structure for month. So the quantity per month of WAKAKA is 2,000. For direct material, WAKAKA use sugar, milk, flour and also flavor powder. So the cost of direct material is 500. For the direct labor, WAKAKA hired 2 staff. The salaries per month of this staff is 10 ringgit per hour. For the indirect material, WAKAKA have cleaning supplies, table and chairs and also clothes. So the cost for indirect material is 300. For the indirect labor, WAKAKA have supervisor, administrative director. The cost of indirect labor is 20 ringgit per hour. For fixed and miscellaneous, WAKAKA have rentals and also utilities. The cost for fixed and miscellaneous is 800. For selling, such as advertisement, commission and also sales promotion, the cost per selling is 800. So last but not least, for general and administrative, for insurance and also office supplies, the cost is 600. So next, we have to find the total of goods manufactured. The formula is direct material plus direct labor plus factory overhead cost. We have direct material, so the total of cost direct material is 500. To find the direct labor cost, we have to times 10 ringgit per 8 hours per day, so we get 2,400. So we have to times 2, so we get 4,008 ringgit for the direct labor cost. For the factory overhead cost, we have to plus indirect material plus indirect labor plus fixed cost and miscellaneous. So the answer is 9,900. So we can calculate the total cost of good manufacture. So we get the answer is 50,200. So next, I would like to share you guys about how to find the cost of goods sold. So the formula is cost of good manufacture plus general administrative plus selling. So the total cost of goods sold, we get the answer is 16,600. So next is I want to talk about total cost, total revenue, profit or loss and break-even point. So to find the total cost, we have to plus fixed cost and variable cost. For fixed cost, the cost is 800 and variable cost is 5,300. To find the total revenue, we have to times price and also quantity. We don't have price, so we have to use the formula TC equal to TR. TC we get earlier that 6,100, so equal to P times 2,000 per month, and we get the price is 3 ringgit and 5 cents. Next, I will show you guys about the graph of break-even point. So to get break-even point is TR equal to TC. So the price of this graph is 3 ringgit and 5 cents. So the unit sold is 2,000. So that's all from me.
Next, there are two firm competition against WAKAKA that we can see here. It is T-Life and Kublock. Firstly, T-Life was launched their first branch in 2017, and this is a brand came from Malaysia. T-Life are serving brew beverage and handcrafted teas to coffee. T-Life has become firm competition to WAKAKA because there are some menu from T-Life that similar with WAKAKA. For example, there are only a few types of milk tea menus in WAKAKA. Meanwhile, at T-Life, there are more than 5 different types of milk tea menus. Secondly, Kublock is a kiosk-based brand in Malaysia that serves an affordable beverage. Their first launch was on 2005. Kublock also became the firm competition to WAKAKA because of several menus that have similarity with WAKAKA. This situation makes WAKAKA might be the last customer choice to go because at the other firm, they have a lot of options in certain menu. WAKAKA also will be less interesting to other people because of limited in menu selection.
The first one is price. WAKAKA offer the best and affordable price than T-Life and Kublock. Because of the affordable price, WAKAKA attract more customers who want to save money but at the same time want to taste the best and high quality beverage as T-Life and Kublock. It equals the expected demand in WAKAKA higher than T-Life and Kublock. For example, brown sugar boba chocolate at WAKAKA is RM7 ringgit 56 cents. Meanwhile, at T-Life is RM9 ringgit 34 cents and Kublock is RM8 ringgit 30 cents. This shows that the similar menu of the firm can lead to different prices. The price that WAKAKA offer will convincing the customer to buy from them, especially students. The second one is location. The location of the firm can be affect the customer who want to purchase product in the business. At this area, WAKAKA is located at best location rather than T-Life and Kublock. As what we know, parking places is necessary for a customer to park their car. WAKAKA have provided one space parking only for their customer. Meanwhile, there are very limited parking for the live and co blocks. So, customer more likely to shift to an eatery or store with available parking space. The last one is facilities. Generally, providing great facilities can bring customers to dine in at the store or restaurant. There are a lot of facilities that can be provided by the store, such as standby seat, dining table, free Wi-Fi, and self-ordering system. At WAKAKA, they provided some dining table who want to eat on the spot at the store and free Wi-Fi. However, the Life and Co block are kiosk-based firm, so they unable to provide more facilities like WAKAKA did. Basically, customers more likely to enjoy their food and drink while it freshly served, so that it will be advanced the WAKAKA to have more customers than the Life and Co block.
Conclusion. The suggestion how to increase WAKAKA Sdn Bhd income and production is WAKAKA Cafe Sdn Bhd need to produce something new in their menu. For example, they improve the waffle with more variation like put an ice cream on top the waffle. Furthermore, WAKAKA Cafe Sdn Bhd also can improve their income with some marketing from social media or website. For example, create an WAKAKA website to advertise their new product. They also can share the shop location so that people will know where the shop is. That's all. Thank you.